I don't even have the energy. We can't even begin to talk about our accomplishments. We can't even begin to even boast about being the first team in NFL history to have 4 different guys with 10 sacks. We can't boast about Brandon Graham strengthening his case to be comeback player of the year with a career high in sacks. I think he's up to 11 now. We can't boast about Hassan Reddick with 16 sacks this season. We can't. As piss poor as the defense started off the game, they only gave up 13 points. They only gave up 13 points. As piss poor as the defense started this game. Gardner Minshew is not a starting quarterback. He's not a starting quarterback. You know what I mean? It's evident. It's evident. 5 3-and-outs. 5 3-and-outs. They put the ball in his hand with those weapons to throw the ball. Listen, when you got this many weapons, I'm not a fan of saying why we ain't run the ball, we abandoned the run. You got weapons, bro. This is the second week in a row where A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith both had 100 receiving yards. Both playing with Gardner Minshew. Both losses. This is the second week in a row. You got weapons. You supposed to be a pocket passing quarterback, right? You got the tools to go out there and spin that ball. I don't care about abandoning the run or whatever everybody want to say. I don't care, bro. He couldn't even get a 1-yard QB sneak. He couldn't even get a 1-yard QB sneak. Now, everybody game's playing for it, but nobody could stop it. We're not going to act like it ain't never get stopped by Jalen Hurts, but that's besides the point, man. The pick 6 was horrendous. And it was the reason why quarterback play is the reason why you lost this game today. This is the first time we've been able to say this. Quarterback play is the reason why you lost this game today. Quarterback play. Gardner Minshew wasn't good today. He wasn't good today. The coaching staff wasn't good either, though. So we're not going to act like Nick Sirianni and put him in a position to win. We're not going to act like Gannon didn't basically spot these dudes 13, but they didn't score again on the offensive side of the ball, though. So how mad can you be at Gannon? Gannon he made us upset at first, but we started the game off, y'all, with 4 straight 3-and-outs. We was about to become the first team all season this year to not, and I repeat, to not have a first down in the first half of the game. In a league that got Davis Mills, Zach Wilson, we was going to be that team if Josiah Scott, who been burnt toast the last 2 weeks, didn't get an interception. We needed this one. We needed this one more than we needed the one last week. So now this is the situation that we in. Now we in a situation to where we got to go up to New York, or New York got to come to us, I'm sorry, and we got to play our guys who desperately need rest. We basically got to play Jalen Hurts next week. We got to beat New York, who probably clinched, so we don't even know how important. This is important for them. It could change the seeding for them. But do they really care? Are they even going to play Daniel Jones? Are they even going to play their starters? Of course they are. Of course they are, because they play next week regardless. We the ones playing for a week of rest. Stressful, man. I said you don't want it to come down to this week. You don't want it to come down to this week. The MVP going to be back, though. The MVP going to be back, though. And I believe Jalen Hurts could have played this week, but this is a slap in the face to the organization because I guess we was being extra precautious. This is basically a playoff game. You needed to win this game. And we got to start keeping it real about Kelsey. You know what I mean? In the offensive line. As great as Kelsey is, people like to say Kelsey could do no wrong. But some of these penalties that be happening, Kelsey still got the ball and everybody else moving. What do that look like to you? What do that look like to you? To me, for how long I've been watching football, it seems to be that the center is forgetting the snap count. Nobody don't want to talk about that, though. Nobody don't want to be that bad guy and say, maybe it's Kelsey. How many times did everybody move except Kelsey? That pushed a handicapped Gardner Minshew further into the hole. Gardner Minshew don't have the arm that y'all think he got, man. He don't got the deep ball. I've been telling y'all that. There's no power behind it. He lucky he ain't throw 4 picks in the last 2 weeks. He lucky he ain't throw 4 picks in the last 2 weeks. I mean, it was a horrendous effort by the offense. Play calling was spotty. Play calling was trash for sure. You know what I mean? Quarterback play was trash, but it's a backup, so you really can't be mad. But where was the fight from the team in the beginning of this game? To come out like that at home? Let me know what you think in the comments, man.